Hey there, you might have missed Bloody Mehran. Aha! Caught you singing Arabian Nights from Aladdin, didn't I? What you got there, Minnie?
Pathetic loser clip?
But our opening is so Aladdin-esque.
I'll show it anyway.
Eh.
You're going to make me suffer? You pathetic loser!
So, it's not all great, but you feel the developer's passion right from the start. So, what is this game? Bloody Mehran is an indie hack and slash with the same feel as older 2005 titles, and it draws inspiration from the Arabian Night stories. And despite its rough edges, it actually captured that old school hack and slash charm surprisingly well. You play Mehran, a simple farmer.
I'm a simple farmer.
A simple legendary warrior with a dark past. His peaceful life is shattered when his family is killed. So, as one does, he sets out for revenge. The game looks fantastic. The initial story setup is good and the world immediately grabbed me. And it makes you want to know more. Mehran used to be someone. But who? Why did they kill his family? And how will this change him? But the story has a problem.
To you, everything is a joke.
The how isn't explored at all. The who and the why you barely learn anything about in the game. And when you do, you learn it through memories scattered throughout the levels. So naturally, they made them missable. What? That can't be right. They are indeed missable. But are they missable or just slightly off the beaten path? Let's check the Steam achievements. Aw, with this math, only about 1 in 8 people who finished the game found them all. Well, lucky me then that I didn't have to replay the entire game to find them all.
But you did.
Anyways, good thing then that memories aren't the only way of learning meaningful backstory.
But it is.
No, there's a whole section about halfway through the game that connects us with him better and gives the needed emotional attachment to his family. When it does, it reframes everything. Suddenly, in a positive way, the whole journey feels different.
Halfway?
Ah, good point, not myself person. It should have been there earlier, or from the start. The story has just enough to make Mehran feel like more than just a revenge machine, and almost none of the players have seen it. Without the memories, they pretty much played the legendary warrior, now simple farmer, with a dark past on a quest for revenge. Well, I got to play the in hiding. Legendary simple farmer warrior with a dark past that haunted him, on a quest to avenge his wife. The game early on tells you he has a dark past he regrets, but outside of missable memories, you never see it weigh on him in the actual game. No nightmares, no haunting faces, no moments where someone looks him in the eye and says, "Look what you did to my family." Maybe 8 years of peace was enough to bury those emotions, but picking up the sword again should have awoken something in him. Oh, that's Scheherazade from Arabian Nights. Yes, those Arabian Nights.
It's lovely.
No, that's Jasmine. That's her. Hats off to the developers for that Easter egg. Was she also a badass parkour rebel leader? Not exactly. While exploring the vast kingdom of Aura, you encounter the bosses of each area, who are mostly generic bad dudes. For one of them, you get to see just how bad he is through scenes playing out while traversing the levels, which is great, but sadly, only he gets this treatment. Mehran and Scheherazade bond as allies throughout. But let's not continue doing that, because we don't do character development in this game. You shouldn't expect top-tier voice acting in indie games, but you can't help but notice it when it's mixed in with a strange use of phrases.
Shut up before I button your lips.
Calm down, you loudmouth fool!
And words.
Find you, ugly lord.
Ugly lord. The soundtrack, when you hear it with that Arabian Night setting, just grabs me the same way Assassin's Creed Origins and Mirage did. So I can see the theme comparisons, but the game itself is vastly different. Where does Bloody Mehran actually start? Well, this is one of those start at the ending, show you how he got here games. After having started in the future, then seeing your past, you start off in the current jail. You break out all Kratos strength style, but as far as I know, he can't kill gods.
You are more than a simple farmer.
The jail level is an excellent tutorial, mixed perfectly in with the story without it feeling like you're playing a tutorial. You got your health, which is in blue. Because of course, rage has to be red. My single brain cell had issues with this, and it got me killed a few times. Rage builds as you kill, and when activated you go Kratos mode, but more of a I can do what I've always done, just with no damage taking cheats enabled. You have multiple weapons that you can play around with, and that works great with the impressive variety of enemies you will face throughout the game, all with its own shop upgrades, special abilities, combos and strengths. But unless you enjoy hot swapping weapons mid-fight, you'll probably end up using the shield most of the time like I did, for plenty of reasons. Arrows. It's arrows. But fear not, you can skip all of this hack and slashing in this hack and slashing game with stealth and platforming. Use the Y button platforming. But be careful, if you miss the Y button, nothing happens, dooming you in place forever. You can whistle to attract your foes, but why whistle for one when you can grab everyone in the vicinity? Better use the visual detection instead. Maybe closer? Yeah, closer works. But remember to be sneaky, or else they'll hear you. No? They're all deaf? Turns out they're all deaf. So not to worry, you can run around stealthily, thinning the herd until you're detected. And that's the point of no return for you, Mr. Sneaky. Turns out currency lives inside vases. Vases? Vases? Just like real life. Sometimes they hide inside the generic crates. So you can slash every crate. Or you could give up on that and stick with the vases. I was able to afford most upgrades doing just those. The memories I mentioned earlier also increase your maximum health and rage. And while you're hunting down memories, keep an eye out for those hidden pesky chests that increase your chakras. Oh, what are chakras, you ask? It's your resource for your Stomp My Foot healing and special abilities, which you fill by parrying and killing. If you like parrying, you'll love this game, especially when it's a group of 7. Get the good. I've played Elden Ring, but this is a different kind of pain. Meh. The combat is decent. It's very 2005's-like, so if that's up your alley, you'll like it. I enjoy it when I can use my combo attacks and the animations look powerful, but with stacking attacks like this, there's a lack of flow to the fighting. And some of the mini-bosses are like hitting a wall with little feedback except a shrug animation.
Combat animations?
Ah yes, they put a lot of effort into those animations for sure. Kill and stealth takedown animations are brutal and a joy to watch. The boss battles all have different movesets, which makes the bosses okay to play against, but it's not nearly on the levels of any God of War or Prince of Persia game. And honestly, some of the boss fights were easier than having to fight 10 guards at the same time. Ah, the climbing animation. It's so slow you can make yourself a coffee and still be climbing. It's empty. I didn't actually make coffee for this kit.
It wouldn't have mattered. You're a PNG.
All things considered, Blood of Mehran is aesthetically impressive. You can tell they had a vision. The way the scenery is decorated, how the levels feel alive, the acted scenes playing out while you're exploring, the cinematic direction is honestly great. I just think they're held back by experience, because you can clearly see the ambition. Ah, bugs. Bane of games. Except for Skyrim, where it's a feature. I didn't encounter many, and none of them game-breaking. But I've read that some people have performance issues. I played on unlimited FPS and did encounter some stutters, but turning it to 60 FPS removed that. Worst case, you have the 2-hour refund option. So don't let the chance of performance issues stop you from trying the game. I'm probably not doing a good job in selling this game, I know. But despite all its faults, I still finished the game and, despite my rage moments, enjoyed myself. This isn't Assassin's Creed. It's more so comparable to the old God of War and Prince of Persia games. Think of it as a smaller, not so polished brother of the two. If you're a die-hard fan of the 2005's hack and slash genre, then you'll enjoy the game. For the rest of you, buying it on sale is probably the safest move.
Who made the game?
That would be Permanent Way Game. They have another game they released before Blood of Mehran called The Land of Magnates. It looks to be in the same boat as Blood of Mehran. You see it has a great vision, but it's got this dated feel to it. I can't speak on its mechanics because, well, I haven't played it. I'd have to do something about that. But seeing this vision in both of their games, I can't help but feel their quality and experience in creating games will improve greatly. And that gets me excited for their upcoming game, The Legend of Babu. They just gotta keep their vision, improve on the gameplay and include character development. I'm definitely making a video on it.
Wait, is it more than a revenge story or not?
With memories, slightly. If he had shown remorse and grown as a character throughout, then yes. So, not really, but kind of.